Audio good? Alright.
Dude, you know what they say?
What do they say?
They say the third time's a charm. This could be the one.
The one.
Yeah.
Yo, people were saying that the second one wasn't bad.
They were saying, yeah, I heard that.
People were saying the second one was P.
Ooh.
Yeah, someone even said.
Dang, that's crazy. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. Actually, I had a random question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was thinking about this, seeing as how we're on the internet like all the time.
Yeah, right.
What is your favorite all-time internet beef?
Oh boy, I'm gonna have to go with the 50 Cent Floyd beef. Floyd dissed 50 Cent, then 50 was like, yo,
if you could read one full page of a Harry Potter book, nigga, I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to. The bucket ice.
And it was just beef back and forth. Because that clip right there is like all time.
I think mine, you might remember this. Do you remember that Twitter beef between, there was the Trump supporters and the Obama supporters, and they were trying to figure out who was the throat goat? Like, who could gobble more glizzies? The one, I don't know if it started with the Obama guy, but he was like, Trump could never throat glizzies like this. And then the Trump guy was like, Trump is the fucking throat goat. Yeah, you guys can say, who is the throat goat? Not to get all political or whatever, but like, was it Barack? Was it Donald? Tell me. On that topic of internet beef, dude, I might have come across one of the weirdest internet beefs of all time.
Weirdest?
Yeah, and I wanted to show you today.
Okay.
And just to kind of go through this with you, and you guys, along with us, just to kind of figure out what the is going on right now. Because if you were confused with the P thing, you're gonna be. I am at a total loss for what's going on right now. So
talk to him, bro. Tell me what's going on.
Okay.
Tell me what's going on.
So I'm gonna intro this,
okay,
right?
Okay.
Like I'm a boxing promoter. Okay.
Okay.
So
for sure.
In one corner, dude, we have one of the biggest television successes of the past couple years. Okay. And I'm talking about Euphoria. Everyone's watching it except for me, but that's irrelevant.
Yes, exactly.
In the other corner, we have D.A.R.E. Like the drug dealer,
don't do drugs.
Like drug abuse resistance education, dude. The fucking lion guy, the mascot.
Wait, Zach, what do you mean like beef? Like what's going on right now?
To my understanding, which is very limited on this subject, the show Euphoria, it has a lot of themes that deal with drug use and abuse, overdose, right? Yes. It seems that the folks over at D.A.R.E. have portrayed or interpreted this as glorification of these ideas. And so they went to, of all news sources, I am not shitting you, TMZ, and released a statement. You want to give us a read on that?
Bro? Okay. A rep for D.A.R.E. tells TMZ, rather than further each parent's desire to keep their children safe from the potentially horrific consequences of drug abuse and other high-risk behavior, HBO's television drama Euphoria chooses to misguidedly glorify and erroneously depict high school student drug use, addiction, anonymous sex, violence, and other destructive behaviors as common and widespread in today's world. Wow, I'm struggling. What the okay, let's unpack this.
Just something that I'd like to point out here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Anonymous sex. That's kind of funny. Bro, the only possible way that I can think of having anonymous sex is like just a hole in the wall. You walk up to it, you engage with said hole, you keep it moving. That's the only thing that comes to my mind with that.
Dude.
I don't think that's their main beef.
No, I don't think it is either. The drugs, right? Because they are a drug.
That's the main beef.
That's the main beef.
I think we should move to Twitter and see the general reaction to this, because this was trending, and so people were weighing it on this beef.
I always thought D.A.R.E. was a bad name for an anti-drug organization. Like what? You daring me to do drugs?
No, that's a good point, though.
We were like pounding cocaine in the elementary locker room.
Well, because we thought they were daring us to pound cocaine.
Common misunderstanding.
But I was basically on the stock floor the way I was peddling those Pokemon cards, dude. I was like, yeah, I got that fucking hollow Charizard. How much you want for it, bro? Next tweet. D.A.R.E. made me start using drugs. They just don't work. That's funny.
I feel like that's a bad reason to start doing drugs, though.
This gives off like my dad left me vibes, and so I'm just gonna do the opposite of everything I'm told for attention kind of thing.
Exactly, yes. Daddy issues, as they say.
Next tweet is from CGI Skeet Ulrich.
Again, very credible sources.
Yeah, I mean, this is basically like the Associated Press. He said, the only lasting memory I have of D.A.R.E. is that the cop who used to come to our school for the program tried to dunk at the YMCA, and the chain basketball net tore his pinky off. So I'm actually not sure whose side he's taking. If it's
That's what I'm saying. That's
Euphoria.
mad confusing.
It almost seems like CGI Skeet Ulrich just kind of intervened with like a related but completely different perspective. That's cool.
As a drug-addled youth, one of the most sought-after items of clothing was a D.A.R.E t-shirt. We would wear them while doing every drug imaginable.
That's actually true.
What are we doing,
No,
bro?
that's actually true. If you've ever met a stoner, yeah, that's pretty true.
Okay, that's fair. The thing I loved about D.A.R.E was how it was told 6th graders what all the drugs were and exactly where to get them.
I think Zach might have had a different program.
I don't know if he went through D.A.R.E.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it.
They definitely didn't tell us where to get them.
Did they give him like specific addresses? Like, hey man, stay away from 7312 43rd Street. Do not want to go there. I mean, they have H, Molly, C, crack.
So Twitter's got a pretty good take on this, I feel like.
Yeah, man. I think Twitter is mostly on the side of Euphoria.
Mostly
anti-D.A.R.E. Mostly like D.A.R.E. hasn't done anything besides start random internet beef.
Right.
Which I think is fairly accurate.
Yeah.
I think TMZ's most like famous moment was like Kanye telling them to fuck off.
Hey, good morning, Kanye.
Shut the fuck up.
Who is D.A.R.E.? Who runs
Right.
D.A.R.E.?
Exactly.
Do you think they just like buy the drugs so they like get them out of the community? Also, do you think that'd be pretty crazy? Your job is to be a spokesperson for D.A.R.E. Right. I've heard of D.A.R.E. for like 25 years. Yes. This is the first time I've heard them speak. That's gotta be a pretty good gig.
Because we didn't even get a name, did we? It just said D.A.R.E. spokesperson.
Yeah, it's kind of, you know what, on that note, it's kind of interesting that they were criticizing Euphoria for having anonymous sex when this is basically an anonymous like statement.
Bro, yeah, a rep for D.A.R.E.
Just a rep.
Okay, whatever that means.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know either, bro.
Is that the lion? You know what the fucking lion's name is?
What's the lion's name?
Darren.
Are you shitting me right now, dude? They couldn't have come up with anything else.
Darren represents the courage it takes to be your own person and to say no to drugs and violence. I mean, aren't lions like one of the most violent animals? So Darren probably got like excommunicated from his lion pride because he was being a bitch boy. I think we should check out something else that D.A.R.E. has done, because apart from beef with Euphoria and have merch, I don't really know what else they do.
Our children are our hope for the future. Unfortunately, that hope often conflicts with an unpleasant reality which gets more and more serious every day. Drugs, crack, cocaine. More and more these...
Hey, yo! They brought in a f***ing crack spoon to a 4th grade class? The 90s were... I'm assuming this was... No, this is from the 80s, bro.
The 80s.
The 80s, bro. If it's a nightmare come true for parents, if it's literal nightmare, why would you bring that to a 4th grade class?
And that's where D.A.R.E. gives us hope.
To keep a kid off drugs. D.A.R.E. to keep a kid off drugs. D.A.R.E.
This is a banger.
Start beef with Euphoria, drop merch, release bangers.
Bangers. That was a banger.
That was an absolute banger, dude.
Banger.
Who was that woman? Was that Aretha? Well, this video is 8 minutes long. I don't think it takes 8 minutes for them to tell us not to do drugs.
Nope.
Just kind of closing thoughts. It's really weird that they started beef with Euphoria.
It is.
I'm just going to be honest. Remember when Narcos came out? D.A.R.E. didn't say a word. Remember when Breaking Bad came out? I didn't hear shit. Now that Euphoria is out and Zendaya's involved, they're like, this is where we're going to put our foot down. Like, I don't know, dude. In the words of James Wright, to kind of wrap this video up, I am so high.
All right. Have a good one. We'll see you next time.
We'll see you next week.
Good work.